heard about the major changes that are affecting home buyers beginning August 17th of 2024? If not, that's okay because you're in the right spot, so you stay tuned. I got you covered. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about a very important topic, and that's the new rules coming into effect on August 17th of 2024 that will change the way you buy houses in the United States. So let's get right into it. So what's changing? So starting August 17th, a few key rules will kind of reshape the home buying process. So the first big change is the requirement for a buyer agency agreement. So in the past, you could kind of call up a real estate agent and say, hey agent, I want to see a house on 123 Main Street, without any formal commitment. But now this written contract will be mandatory before you can view any properties. So I've always used a buyer agency agreement within my business because it was a great guide to let the buyers kind of know what to expect. So I think this is really a good thing. So it may seem like a hassle, but it's all about ensuring transparency and kind of building a solid working relationship with your agent. So let's talk about the buyer agency agreement. So what is it exactly? Well, it's a contract, and it outlines the services that your agent will provide and the costs associated with those services. So this agreement isn't just a formality. It's a crucial document that sets a clear expectation for both you and your agent. It'll cover things like how long you'll be working together, the scope of services, and most importantly, how that agent is to be compensated. So now it is so important to kind of understand what you're signing. It's always important, but you really need to read every document, read every page, read every line to make sure you fully understand what you're signing. Because once you sign that agreement, you are legally bound to work with that real estate agent until that contract expires. So this isn't a lifelong commitment, but it does lock you in for a specific amount of time. So if things aren't working out with you and your agent, there are ways for you to exit the contract, but that's usually only if both parties agree. So what's my tip? So make sure you sit down with your chosen realtor and go through that agreement line by line. Ask questions, clarify doubts, and make sure you're comfortable with signing. So when a buyer considers working with me, I always schedule a buyer consultation, always. And during this consultation, we'll go over the home buying process from start to finish, as well as this buyer agency agreement in full detail. But before we discuss the second major changes, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Lynette Selby, and I'm a real estate agent right here in Greensboro, North Carolina. And if you're thinking about, purchasing a home, or if you would like to chat with me about your options or more about these changes that are affecting home buyers, I'll leave a link in the description where you can schedule a quick call with me to discuss all of your options. But okay, let's get back to the video. On to the second major change, and that's how commissions are handled. So this one is important too. So traditionally, the seller's agent and the seller would negotiate commission rates, which often included a portion for the buyer's agent. So this arrangement ensured that both agents were compensated for their work. But starting August 17th, it will no longer work that way. So the commission for the buyer's agent will be totally separate from the seller's side. So what does that mean for you? So this is so important. You'll need to have an upfront conversation with your agent about their commissions and how it will be paid. So let's break down the options of handling this new commission structure. So first is the traditional route, and that is the seller pays for your buyer's agent's commissions. So while this is not guaranteed, you can still negotiate for the seller to cover your agent's commission. So that is still an option. It's just not guaranteed. Second is an out-of-pocket option. So that means that the buyer will be responsible for paying for their agent services. So if you have the funds, you can pay your agent directly for their services. And third is to split the cost between the buyer and the seller. So you and the seller could agree to share the buyer's agent's commission. So now I know these changes may sound a bit scary, especially if you're a first-time home buyer. And budgeting for potential costs can add stress to an already, complex process. But remember, knowledge is power, and being informed about these changes means that you can kind of plan ahead and explore different strategies to make your home buying purchase as smooth as possible. So whether you're buying your first home or your fifth home, having a trusted realtor by your side, like me, can make, all the difference in the world. So these new changes are designed to bring more clarity, fairness, and transparency to the home buying process. So while they may seem like some extra steps, they ultimately help ensure that everyone knows what to expect and what's expected of them. So, don't be discouraged. I promise it's going to be okay. So whether you're looking to buy in Greensboro or the surrounding areas, I'm here to help guide you through, through these changes. If you have any questions or if you need assistance, feel free to reach out. I'm always here to help you make your home buying journey as smooth and as stress-free as possible. But thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone that you know that may be thinking about buying a home. And again, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time I release a video. And I will see you guys next week with another video. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.